Hey, y'all. I know, it's been a minute. 1 second. Now, I wanted to get into the thing shortly, but because it's been a moment, also my bangs are just kind of fucked up because I took a shower earlier. So, if you don't know already, my phone it did a thing. So, this is my old phone, and it just suddenly stopped wanting to do the thing. I had turned the button on and didn't do shit, but it works. So, it started working after I got my new one. So now I have two phones. But whatever. What I want to come and talk to you today is about anti-white racism and just generally how funny it is. Oof. I'm sorry. All right. Also, you see this green shirt. I know I promised to cosplay Kyle if he won his trial, and he did. So I didn't go march out in the streets angrily. And I will be cosplaying him at some point. So that's on my laptop. I will be using, hold on. I will be using the quartering though for this meme just because I had to show you. Nope, not that. I guess that'll work. Or okay, that too. Allow me. Let me just play this for you real fast. Come on, do the thing.
First of all, let me tell you something.
Oh, why are you doing this?
Well, y'all go right back and tell them. Y'all ain't gotta tell them.
Of course, my Wi-Fi fucks up now.
Tell them that nobody else said me.
It's barely strong enough for this.
I'm going to say.
Experiencing the no boy.
I am for the White Genocide Act. I am for the White Genocide Act.
I am for the white genocide, he says. Of course, it's always this time of night when I get the internet.
You don't have to chop this.
Okay, hold on. Do y'all see this? It's going like on and off multiple times, and I'm not touching it at all.
All you white bitches dying like flies. I am for it. I support.
All right, I think that got the point across. It's stuttering way too much right now. But they went through and had a list of racist terms for white people. Things like Mayo monkey, things like snow roach, things like Mayo cricket, things like bleach demon. Bleach demon's kind of cool, not going to lie. And just... Come on, do the thing. My fucking internet's being stupid. Yes. It's really wrinkly, but I'm going to iron it soon. Now, if you saw that, my little bullshit with the stupid stuff, stuttering with the Wi-Fi, why the fuck? We know why the fuck it's okay to be racist towards white people. And I was just talking to my brother a second ago, and I said, the one funny thing about that whole exchange in the Twitter Talkspace thing is he said, y'all's teeth are crip walking. And it's funny because I don't know if you realize this, but when people were selling the slaves with the best teeth were the ones that got sold. When I was talking to my brother about it, he's like, oh shit, we selectively bred them to have good teeth. Did we not though? Because he's like, that big strapping black dude over there with the good teeth and the big hulking shoulders, he's going to be the expensive slave. He's going to go for the good money. And it's just all these fucking really ridiculous, really stupid, just really weak sauce ass fucking insults, man. Just like what's the other one? Vanilla Discharge. Oh wow. Oh, that's such a good one. I know there's a list going around somewhere talking about it, and my bangs are all kinds of stupid right now. But fuck it. I'm not trying to look pretty. But all these stupid weak ass insults, and they'll melt down at one word. One little word. even if you say the word ninja, like, you know, ninja throwing stars and everything, if you say that a little too fast, they'll catch you. They'll stare at you real hard. Now, actually, one fact. Let me get my notepad, because I do have some other ridiculous bullshit that would tie into this. Let me see. Sorry for the brief halt, but it's just really funny. It's very funny when they want to act like they, being these racist black people, or really racist in general, doesn't matter which one, they want to act all big and bad, and it's like, yeah, well, the past is over and it's our time now. Well, all this fragility is really screaming. Come on, do the thing. Is it visible? What the fuck? There you are, showing up on the screen. I didn't say it, you did. Also, the whole Tariq Nasheed and the buck breaking mythology. Why in the hell would slave owners want to fuck their slaves? I mean, like, I'm sure that there was at least one gay slave owner that probably raped his slaves. But usually when the slave owner took a wife, it was a wife. And honestly, let's talk about this. It wasn't that uncommon for a white slave owner to take a black slave wife. Our founding fathers did. And if you ever heard the last name Manigault or Manigault, there's whites and there's black Manigaults. I know them because they live around here. Like, I think there's like a senator or some lawmaker with the last name Manigault. There's white ones too. Shit. What are some of the other fuckery I can get into right now? Let's talk about Winsome Sears right now, since we're talking about the whole, you know, black versus white versus left, right versus left thing. Winsome Sears pissing off the left. That beautiful picture that went viral of her with her sexy ass fucking gun and the trigger discipline and the finger out like that. It's like, yes, bitch. And you know that they hate her because not only is she a woman, not only is she black, and not only is she right wing, but she is just disciplined. I think she was in the military. You know, I'm pretty fucking sure she was. Discipline is a no-no because discipline is white supremacy, apparently. So tell that to all the fucking Asian parents whipping their kids into shape, saying, you lack discipline. Oh, South Park, you taught me well as a child. And I would go further in on this because, you know, I hate doing live streams that are only like 10 minutes long, but there's not really much left to say, honestly. It's all stupid. Y'all know this. And I feel like I'm just preaching to the choir, really. That's why I always feel like I'm just kind of like, you know, painting the surface and not getting too deep because I feel like y'all know a lot more than I do. But, you know, I'm preaching to the choir over here. And it's just, you know, I'll tell you a little short story. The first school I ever went to was an all-black school. I was one of 3 white kids in my class. And 2 of us were white girls, and there was 1 white kid. His name was Adam. Every fucking day, they sent his ass to the fucking principal's office for no fucking reason. I still distinctly remember, it would have this button on the wall, and teacher would press the button. Big black bitch, just, you know the type. Just hit that button on the wall, say, Adam needs to come down to the office. I remember this one time, he was crying. He didn't do shit. I didn't see this kid do shit. But because he was a white boy in a black-only school with a black woman teacher, he got the short end of the stick every fucking day. So, yeah. Just think. I was only there for like less than a month. I didn't even stick around for the whole school year. I can't imagine what that kid went through every fucking day. It's fucking ridiculous. And that was back in the early 2000s. Can't imagine what it's like now. I'm sorry. Yeah, my internet's being really dumb. Almost as dumb as my bangs right now. I know they look horrible. I just chopped them on the fly because I needed to be done. It's utility. I'm not looking pretty. But I'm glad you can hear. Come on. See, it's even being slow on my end. I can't imagine how bad it is on y'all's end. Maybe I'll have to edit early. No, and I don't care. Where was my white privilege when I went to that all-black school and my little brother got thrown in a closet? Some kid took his Lincoln Logs, and they blamed him for it. Where was my white privilege when the house I grew up in was foreclosed after my dad had died of cancer? Because, cancer payments and shit, paying the hospital thousands and thousands of dollars. It's a little hard to keep up with your house. And then being, early teens, it's a little rough. Where was my white privilege when... I'm just gonna... Might skip over that story. I'll give you... Actually, no. Where was my white privilege when that one creepy-ass Indian dude followed me around the store when I was a minor and trapped me in the aisle and was, staring me down, and I just, I just ran out the other side of the aisle, because my mom was like, hey, go get some coffee. I was like, okay. And he was on the far side, right where I was supposed to go. And I didn't get the coffee. I said they didn't have any. Because that dude was right there. And I was like, fuck that shit. He was following me around the entire goddamn time. Where was my white privilege then? Also, just on the topic of the Mayo monkey insult. That's a weak insult. That's a weak ass insult. The whole, the very famous black people look like monkeys thing. I'm not going to go into it. You just added, well, you're a monkey too, but you're white onto it. It's that's not creative at all. That's a fucking no you bullshit. Shut up. That's some weak sauce fucking insults. I'm sorry. Come on, let's do the fucking thing. God, my internet's being slow. Look at this. It's barely coming up now. I'm Puerto Rican. Like a Elmer fucking Fudd or something. I'm Puerto Rican and white. Am I a Mayo monkey? I guess you got the monkey and the mayo. I guess that counts. I'm sorry. I get riled up regardless. Also, it's starting to get really hot in here, so might have to dip now. The worst thing. The worst thing in the wintertime is when you have the heat on and then you get too hot. I hate that. Oh, I'm actually sweating. Fuck. Come on, let's do the thing. Look at how slowly it's going. It's so ridiculous. I'm your favorite person. Thank you. Come on. Let's do the switch. Everything is in slow motion, apparently. Okay. I do want to talk about this real fast because it's a little bit in the background. But I really do want to cosplay Kyle. And I think he's a cutie. I'm sorry. I know I'm taken. I can look and I can't touch. But I think he's fucking adorable. He's got these cute little cheeks. Also, some news about him with being kicked out of Arizona State or he didn't get kicked out. He left, I think, because students hated it when he went there virtually. He attended virtually. And they wanted him gone? Okay. Fragility, am I right? I will say, if he wants to actually go into medicine, like be a nurse, he really should come to MUSC, because that's just a top tier, you know, infrastructure. Actually, there's cancer wards. There's I saw there was this new eye doctor surgery place, optometry. I can never say the goddamn word. They have stuff for veterans. The VA hospital is actually the worst fucking hospital in downtown Charleston. Like, it looks scary. What was the other thing? Ever since the Mythbusters flew all the way out to MUSC to use their tech, I will always say, like, you know, hey, we got good tech. Even the Mythbusters came out to use it, because they're out in California. They're supposed to have access to the good stuff out in California, but they came here to Redneck Town. Whatever. Come on. Let's go. This thing is so slow, it's stupid. Look at this. If y'all can see what on my end, it's ridiculous. I don't know if actually, I wonder if I can, yeah, I wonder if that will slow it down. Hopefully that helped. What is a Mayo monkey? Is a white person. It is a racist term for a white person. And God, I just hate how my hair is like getting my bangs are like bowl cut looking. I tried. Happy birthday. I hope you had a good one. Thank you for spending it here with my stupid ass. Well, I don't like mayo. Also, I already have a boyfriend, so sorry. Look elsewhere. Just saying. When are you running for public office and getting rid of floatments? I don't think I ever want to run for office. I don't know. Because they say that it's the... something just got up in my nose. They say that it's always the, like, selfish or narcissistic people that are running for office. Like, the ones that primarily do, usually. I don't know. I got punched by a black girl for no reason, and everyone said I deserved it, even the teacher. And if it was anyone else, they'd... Yep. One thing I'll always say, if it wasn't Kyle Rittenhouse, but Kylie Johnson or something, or Jefferson, would have gotten off. Just saying. Happy belated birthday. Sounds gross. I can't read. SpongeBob, I love you. Woo! Oh, thank you. I hope you are as well. Thank you. I imagine it was hard for a lot of people. I did. And it actually worked. Really? Well, I imagine it's because College of Charleston is right there, and, you know, college is stupid, and it's full of fucking... college is stupid. But it's filled with a bunch of fucking left-wing propaganda, Marxist, communist bullshit. I'm not going to go into it, and why I'm not going to go to college, or why I didn't. But at least the, you know, the actual doctors there, instead of the training nurses, they tend to skew right wing, or at least from what I've seen. Just go to a trade school. Thank you. I'm sure he thinks the same. Yes! Everyone is like, the alleged fart. It's like, bitch, apparently she can't stop talking about it. that actually reminds me. Did anyone watch Telltale, which was formerly Telltale Atheist? I did, and he was actually pretty based for a little bit. And then he's like, oh, the Trump supporters are all wrong and blah, 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 racism. It's like, you take stereotypes, paint them over everybody and says, yeah, you are a stereotype. And then just like, I don't want to, what? You know, why are you going to abandon good ideas because bad man? Orange man bad? What? I hate that stupid shit. Why can't you just be pragmatic and not just go along with the fucking whatever? Ooh, that was just like a burst in comments. Hold on. Your grandfather had a 3rd grade education. He managed to start a business. That's what I'm saying. When I was little, a teacher took my lemonade Capri Sun and wink. What the fuck, man? That is actually... What the fuck, man? Ridiculous. I mean, my grandmother is 85 fucking years old, and she still works every goddamn day of her life. Biden could never. Biden could never. Oh, I read that. Exactly. What's that? I just gotta have my snappy, trendy, quick to say memey shit that's gonna slap you down and mic drop. You know, can't go into it any depth at all. Yeah, Kamala being president for 85 minutes. Awesome. Lovely. No one likes Kamala. They're trying to like silently push her out of the fucking administration too. It's ridiculous. Well, it's actually pretty easy. One, the whole thing about being goth is being a nonconformist and all this, like, you know, staying away from the fuck you crowd. The just fuck you. I don't want to be the you, essentially. I don't want to be what everyone else is. I'm gonna go my own way. And apparently, being conservative or even mildly right wing is like just. It's like being a Satanist now back in the 90s. Oh, God, you're devil worship. Blah, blah, blah. You know? And also, what are you? I assume you're an e-girl and left wing? Oh, very creative. I've never seen that before. You were totally original. Just one of a kind. I will keep up. I promise you. Oh, no. The purple. The people who cry for reparations already got reparations in the form of like social aid and all those other things. So let's just skip on. This. Punk is political, goth is apolitical. Just a little reminder. Yeah, she's third fucking in line. I can't. Someone needs to put Visine on her steak. And you know what? That actually reminds me. I have quite a bit of Latinos watching me. I don't know why. I'm honored, I guess. I'm honored anyone bothers to watch my bullshit. But it's like, how come all these Latinos that the left wants to say, you know, they have good hard work ethic. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. And they, you know, they don't complain. They'll work hard. It's like, so the right wing. Sorry. The Protestant work ethic within the Mexicans. How are light skins not racist? Okay. Whatever you say. Totally. You ever heard of herbs and altars? And she talked about how she doesn't want to ever get tattoos and stuff because it's such a goth thing to get tattoos, apparently. Or who was the other one? Me talking about not wearing Killstar all the fucking time. Or, I don't have black hair. My room is actually painted blue and white, and I have a black, right here, a chalkboard wall. All conformist, apparently. I wear primarily gray and black, totally conformist. There's a major difference between like the new goth Killstar Instagram looking bitches and then the everyday average real human being doesn't spend every fucking hour of their time either scrolling through Instagram or putting on makeup trying to look pretty for clout. So maybe in your opinion, but I see differently, so. It's always the projection with these leftist types, man. It's always, well, it's just naturally what's the right thing, and you're just a child. Okay. I never heard that one before either. I always thought I was at least a little bit leftist, and I do have some left-leaning ideas. But the thing is, I live in the real world. I've had jobs. Some of these things doesn't work out in reality like you think. Not everyone's going to be able to just, like with UBI, for instance, a company that has 12 employees, I don't think they can afford to pay their insurance or whatever. And I'm going off because I've had a little bit of drink, just a little bit. But really, dude, it's like, what do you believe? What's your right-wing opinions, Let me guess, you're going to say, you feel attacked now because you came up in here and start calling me an edgy teenager. I'm just going to guess because I'm just going through and reading comments. What even is going on right now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 40 acres made sense back when America only had 37 states. Also, the 40 acres and maybe a mule bullshit. That is some total fucking... I understand in the immediate aftermath of like Civil War, slavery, Reconstruction era, that makes a little bit of sense of actually trying to pay back people because, they were still alive at the time that people had been in slavery or had, parents that were enslaved. Nowadays, no. if they get reparations for shit that happened then, I want reparations for the Moorish Muslims in Spain capturing French and German women and sending them to either Spain or Portugal or Morocco. Ever wonder why Morocco has a large population of white people, or at least very light-skinned people? It's because white people were enslaved in Morocco. Bet you didn't know that one. French fries. I like onion rings, but French fries are much better. I can respect that. What you put? Okay, so we're the same age, and we both don't have tattoos. Something we can actually agree on. You ever thought about bridging gaps ever? Let's try to find the common ground, actually. Let's try to do that. Because, I like to be screamy and loud and angry because, of course, it gets views, and also because I just come on here to rant and let off steam. But, of course, it does. You have to have some kind of, constructive conversation and not just quippy, mic drop, fuck you, I'm right kind of conversations. That's not a conversation. That's just talking at other people. So. That's cool. I don't care. Latino? No, I don't. Right. God damn. Just exploded with comments. That's funny as shit. I'm actually not a natural red, but red looks better on my hair than the dishwater blonde that I am. Oh god, human biology is racist now. Of course it is. Everything is racist. Everything that, of course, biology, because, you know, white people are known for being big names in science. As if there was never ever a black scientist or an Asian scientist or a Mexican scientist or whatever the fuck ethnic group they want to belong to. People always say, well, there was never any female scientists. Like Henrietta Swan Leavitt, Hedy Lamarr. I can name a lot of female scientists. You just don't know any. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Which I actually didn't want to talk about very early on. When we first heard about COVID, didn't know what the fuck was going on, didn't know exactly what the story was. All we heard was China came out of a lab, fuck shit happened. It made a little bit of sense to lock down for like a week or two because we didn't know what the hell was happening. But after that, and I know we shouldn't have even locked down the fuck at all. That was our mistake that we realize now in hindsight. Just 2 years later, we are 2 years into this bitch. Fuck. Did it really, did you realize that it was 2 years? I didn't realize that. I have to keep reminding myself, it's been 2 years since all this fuck shit has happened. And thankfully, when I go out into town, I don't really see people wearing masks anymore. That's pretty fucking cool. It's like it's over or something. You're the one starting this shit, bro. Okay. Perhaps. But, if you're on my Discord, or just leave a comment on this video, we can probably work it out. Interesting. What is the, oh my god. I forget where I saw this. I want to say it was a quartering video or something. Mark Dice maybe, but there was this one celebrity like ancestry finding show, something like that. And Don Cheadle found out that his people were owned not by white people, but by Native Americans, the Chickasaw Nation. It's like, yeah, Native Americans had their own slaves and they enslaved each other. One thing I will always say, it's not as if people just washed up on the shores of Africa and just started throwing nets over motherfuckers. That's not how it happened. Your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather got traded for a gun and two fucking mules. Yeah. Which reminds me, I actually want to watch the South Park post-COVID special because I love South Park, but I don't want to get Paramount Plus or Amazon Prime. Does anyone know a good place to pirate it? You do too. I don't have a goal length. It just grows. It's just really long because you see how I can still be nice to a person even after they were being bitchy in my comments? Just saying. But I actually really need to get a trim soon because the ends are a little just dry and fried. My hair currently is past my ass. If I look up, it will touch the back of my leg, like my shins. Just, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I love how this new variant comes out just in time for Black Friday and Thanksgiving and for all the Christmas holidays and Christmas holidays, the New Year and the winter and all this shit with like the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. Freudian slip. Yeah, how come no one's talking about the fucking Ghislaine Maxwell trial? How about that? I know a few people are on YouTube. I haven't heard a lick about it on TV, but I don't watch TV, so whatever. Does it really matter at that point? Oh, been on for over 35 minutes now. Well, I hit the longer part. I had to get worked up, so. You see, what was I talking about? Oh, a new burst of comments. Yay. Sad. You see, like, I would totally just say, you know, put your mask on and do what people do around here a lot. If they are forced to wear masks, it's either have your nose or just always have them constantly tell you to put it back over your face. Just be a nuisance. That's what I would do. Be a nuisance. Oh yeah, I will do that. After yeah, I'll find a time to do this. This, you can't help people who don't understand how to save their money. You can give $1 million fucking to this homeless bitch, but if she spends it all on crack, you've spent $1 million on crack. That's what you ended up doing. Me too, man. Me too. I do have ad blocker, so that's good. This, especially the first sentence, it's like we chose to be white. It's like, I just didn't come out of the womb. It's not like a character picker on a fucking, the like video games. Like you're playing Skyrim for the first time, oh, you're awake. And you get to choose your skin type and your ear shape and your nose shape. That's not what being a human is. Sorry, I came out this color. Can't help it. In fact, I actually have pretty dark family members. My mom was actually my mom is the darker one of like 7 kids who are all kind of pale. But at the same time, my grandfather is a black ginger. The whole mix. I want to read this again because I got off on a tangent. I guess this is like slightly related. Did you know that the size of your lips actually corresponds to your clearance? I'll leave it there. Dude, I'm gonna go on a quick rant about Skyrim. So, I downloaded the which one was it? It's not the vampire DLC. Which one? I forget what it was called. But I found Castle Volkihar before I made the quest. Like, before I activated the quest. So now the entire fucking quest is broken. So that means vampires are just, like, killing everybody in Whiterun. And it's like, I gotta go on this goddamn quest now. And I haven't picked it up in a minute because I got stuck in the Soul Cairn or something, wherever it is. I'm just like, this is boring. I'm done. I'm gonna go play Minecraft. So, yeah. One thing because I had my notes out still. One thing I did want to mention about Winsome Sears is that I guarantee you she acts white, so she gets the white ass pats. If acting white is being respectable and just holding yourself in a, calm and courteous way and not acting like, I'm not going to say it, a ghetto person. But okay, I guess I'm white privileged. I guess I'm white supremacist now. I guess that's what I am. That reminds me of a short story of mine. I was in senior year, I want to say, senior year English, and this kid, I hear the boom, you know, the Pornhub thing, and everyone in the class is like, woof. And the teacher just kept going, and everyone's like, don't pay any attention. And he looks over, he shows it to me. He shows me what he's watching. I was like, bruh, what the fuck? Because I hear the thing, because, you know, he has his finger over the sound port in his phone, so he's doing it like that, and only the immediate kids around him can hear it. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck are you watching? And he shows me his phone. I was like, what the hell is your problem? Yeah, the size of your lips correspond to your heat tolerance, so, or cold tolerance. So people of descent where you come close to the, if you live close to the equator, or you are descendant of people who do, you're probably going to have bigger lips because it's warmer there. And if you are closer to the poles, you're going to have smaller lips, like people of European descent, because we are cold tolerant. You know, that's another thing. I love when all this like black power, black nationalism bullshit's like, we are the actual race. Melanin gives us our soul and our strength, like whatever the fuck Nick Cannon said. It's like, really? Because y'all can't even absorb vitamin D with your skin, not even that well like us. But I digress. So okay, I actually went on a way longer than I expected to. So I'm glad you had fun with me. Thank you for hanging out. I will. Let me actually drop this in the. Come on, bastard! I still gotta get used to my new phone. So let me share the link. Come on, bastard! Sorry for the. All right. Oop. All right, let me put this in the Discord. I'm just going to type it out because fuck it. I'm not sure if it's intentional. I assume it is. But I love how the Discord, it just ends in .gg, like good game, you know, because Discord originally is supposed to be a gamer thing. I think it's Q. It's Q, Cal. You know white women love sushi, so don't be trying to tempt me like that. I do love sushi, though. So yeah, here's the link. Do drop in if you feel like it. So yeah. Let me just give you actually a little preview of some things I want to be doing soon. I've had this note for ages, and it's actually fallen out of my notepad. I want to talk about the song American Pie by Don McLean, and I want to do it in a live stream probably so y'all can interject as well. Because, you know, that song has a lot of historical allusions, especially to rock history. And I want to talk about if we made American Pie for our generation. So I think I'll end it there. Y'all got your little preview for what's coming up. I think I did mention it before, though. But thank you for hanging out. I deeply appreciate it. I'm glad we got to talk. Even that one girl. So, bye-bye.